All right, our fellow Hellions, our wonderful agents, this is X7, and this is the first in a series of mini-sodes. Lilith had this great idea. It's very splendiferous, I must say, to do these sort of things, just to have a little in-betweeners, weekly, over more than once a week. So these are going to be smaller episodes, I think. We don't know. I recorded one last night, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do because I used my phone, and apparently I don't know how to work landscape or portrait properly. We've seen that in the past, so we're doing it here on the computer. So we'll have a little bit of live action, a little bit more pictures. As you can see, I've added the content today. There's a little clue there, and then I created this for us so we could have that. Just what things could be talked about. You'll have to listen and find out. Be that as it may, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know let us both know what you think of these mini episodes or mini-sodes, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's zoom. No, that's not going to work. We'll do something else. So let's roll. Okay, so this is the book. We're just going to talk about this a little bit because it's got some history to it that includes both Lilith and I from way back when. This is a book written by my friend, one August Dragoni, who I'm very grateful to be a friend of his. It's something he actually knows. And he's always been just fun to be around in real life when we're not talking about Japanese superheroes or monsters. Very knowledgeable man. But just recently, July 17th, 1966, 59 years ago, Ultraman made its debut on television in Japan. It was brought over here pretty quickly afterward and dubbed into English and just made lots of us very happy. August published this book, I don't know, 2008 or so. I'll find out here. Lots of pictures in it. It's authorized, licensed by both Toho, approved by both Toho and or 2007 was when it was published. So approved by both Toho and Tsuburaya Productions. There's something here that says, well, that's when I had him sign it. Now, that day, that was at a sushi restaurant with Lilith, who came down and met August. And of course, Lilith's favorite friend of mine, Brick DePayne, was there, who ate her sandwich and, I don't know, lots of sushi. Lilith does not like seafood, and she's a trooper for doing that. I had just gotten my Gorosaurus tattoo instead of going to Comic-Con, which just made Lilith, made Sharon laugh, Agent Shron, because she thought that was funny. So this is the history of A.G. Tsuburaya and how he got his start from war movies to then going to monster movies, then going to Ultraman and more. I mean, he did many other things, but he didn't create Godzilla except for did the effects. I mean, and they're just amazing. Lilith, I don't know if we'll ever get around to talking about Godzilla, and that's fine because that's we got other things. So that's why I'm doing this. Oh, I keep forgetting that this is in this book, which I got. Well, anyway, I always wonder what happened to it. So, Hero from the Stars, Ultraman. That's really, I think, Tsuburaya's one of his lasting legacies. But there's just so much. Toys, anything like that. So let's look at just a recent, almost 20 years ago now. This is a show from 2004. So there's the end of the book. The live action portion is over. All right, this is from Ultraman Mebius. don't even know what episode. Ultraman Mebius was the 40th anniversary celebration of Ultraman. So it teamed up the current Ultraman, Mebius, with several of the other ones, including the original Ultraman. That is Susumu Kurobe, who was Shin Hayata. Well, he was just Hayata to us kids back then. But he shows up toward the end there because, he is the best. And he has to fight off the alien Mephiles right there, who's one of his greatest foes. Also very charming alien and very powerful. Using the beta capsule, Hayata becomes Ultraman. So they do fight. He teams up with Mebius. He's immune to lightning attack. And that's it. Oh, I forgot. That's where I put that picture of Dark Helmet, which I believe we haven't quite talked about Spaceballs thoroughly. And if you have, we have talked about it though, and it's a fun movie to watch with Lilith. Anyway, so there is our little bitty mini episode. It's just a little bit about Subaraya, about Lilith and I's history. We went over to the Irish pub, The Field, and Lilith will tell you I drank half her Blue Moon beer, which, is like drinking water. I don't think it's quite that, but I'm going to give it to her. But it was a fun night. I think she had a good time once we got away from that fishy. The sushi was excellent. Your humble agent really liked it. It was my first time having it. So can't complain about that. I mean, someone could. So some of these illustrations here, you can figure out who they're for, which one of us, Lilith or me. Leave it in the comments if you have any ideas, and let us know what you think about having these little mini-sodes. And this is my channel. You can find that on YouTube as well under Zenorama. So if you do have anything else, let us know. And having said that, let's pipe in some closing music, which is it's from a British show, but it has a title that, well, they never said they needed to assemble. We'll just leave it at that. Until our next assignment and the next mini-sode and the next full episode of GD Explanations, this is X7 signing off and phasing out. Live long and prosper.
Ultraman, here he comes from the sky. Ultraman, watch our hero fly. In a super jet he comes from a billion miles away, from a distant planet land. Comes our hero, Ultraman.